All right, guys. Today we are going to do a build breakdown of the car behind me here, which is a 1987 BMW 325i. Not really stock anymore, but we'll get to that. And that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to kind of take you through the car, show you all the stuff that's been done to it, and give you an idea of what's going on with it. I know you guys saw it in the video before, which is up here in the corner, and this will give you a little bit better idea of what the car is and what's going on. So without any further ado, let's get going. So car is a 1987 325i four-door. I picked this car up like 4 or 5 years ago from a person, actually one of my friend's neighbors was selling it. And I started building it in college. I was, didn't have any money and just kind of throwing stuff together. So it's been a long process because I've been away for a couple years, and finally getting to a point where I can finish it. So what it has for a drivetrain, it has a aluminum 5.3 liter out of a Trailblazer, like e30. I think they came in the Envoy XL, and then they came in the Chevy SSRs. So it's got an all aluminum 5.3 liter. It does have a carburetor on top. A lot of people are going to be like, well, why did you put a carburetor on it? It's a fuel injected engine. Well, it's just simple. Carburetors are simple. There's not much to go wrong. You don't have to worry about a bunch of wiring. You wire 4 wires up and it starts, it runs. That being said, I'm still running obviously the coil packs. And for that, I have a MSD 6LS control module that runs my timing and fires the coils and all that jazz. It's real easy, real simple to plug in. It's just 2 coil packs. You got a crank sensor, map sensor, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't really take much to put it together. It's all plug and play. I mean, I plugged it all in and it fires right up, and we'll get to that. So that's what it has for an engine. I got a Holley 750 up top here. It's got the vacuum secondary. Should be good. Make some good power with it. And I switched the front from the truck accessories to the car accessories. So it's got the I think like a 99 Camaro water pump. It's actually kind of hot. The radiator is a radiator from Speedway Motors. Got it spec'd out so that it would fit here in the front part where I took out the original cross member. For a transmission, it has a Super T10 4-speed transmission. Got a SFI rated bell housing up there. It's just running a stock clutch and stock flywheel. Nothing special there. It does have a hydraulic throwout bearing in, which gets pushed by this Willwood triple reverse master cylinder setup on the inside. And then I got the good old aluminum dirt track steering wheel. Shout out to Chelsea Denofa. I'm pretty sure he runs the same steering wheel in his FD car, which is pretty sweet. It's got a Hurst shifter with the Hurst shifter linkage, hydraulic handbrake, all that jazz. The wiring's a mess over there. I haven't gotten around to cleaning it all up yet because I was just trying to get it up and running. So I'm gonna come back and clean all that up, tuck it all the way nice. Get a nice solid race seat in there. Still running the stock differential. It's got some just like cheap lowering springs on it that I put on when I first bought the car because all the springs and everything, the shocks were blown out. That's probably going to get upgraded at some point. Not sure when. Really just trying to get the car back on the road because it's been a work in progress for a long time. So stock differential. It's got a 1-piece drive shaft made by Bold Machining here in Illinois. So they did a really good job with the drive shaft. I was really happy with that. And it didn't cost an arm and a leg. stock brakes, all that. I mean, it's really pretty simple setup. I made all the engine mounts and everything myself. I don't know if you can see it down there. This side might be a little better. Yeah, I made all the engine mounts and everything myself, and it still runs the stock poly bushings. Still got a little bit to go. We're going to be doing a little bit with this, trying to get it up and running. Hopefully get it to some events here. I got a welder coming on its way so I can make the exhaust for it. That's really all that it needs is an exhaust. I'm going to be putting a cage in it, which will be coming up. I don't know, probably it'd probably be a little while before I end up getting the cage in it, but we're going to be making an exhaust for it here shortly. I think the welder should be here by the end of this week, and got to go get an argon tank and some regulators and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and order all the piping, so right when it gets here we can start making the exhaust, which should be a lot of fun. And I think that's about it. So that's the car. Ain't really nothing too special, but it should be a lot of fun once it gets done, because I think when I dynoed the engine that came out of it, it only had like 133 horsepower. This one should have considerably more, should be right around 300 to the wheel, so more than double what it had before. So that's the car, and we'll be doing more and more with this as the days go on. I got a lot of stuff I've planned for it. Hopefully gonna get it to an event here shortly. Gonna be taking it to a car show, just as an unveiling to some of my buddies and stuff, because they haven't seen it in a long time. Car show's up in Holland, Michigan. It's called Euro Hanger. Maybe you've heard of it. And that's it. So like, comment, subscribe down below, and stay tuned for more videos. And I think that's it. I don't really think I have anything else. There's probably a lot of ands in there, but I think that's about it. Yeah, so stay tuned for more.